to say.
Hello, welcome to La Excellence. Welcome to our NCERT economy series. In this video, we are going to discuss chapter 5 of 12th class macroeconomy. In this, the 5th chapter is related to the government functions and scope. In this chapter, the government's functioning with regard to the economy, with regard to fiscal policy. This is the policy, fiscal policy. With regard to this policy, we are going to discuss issues relating to budget. What is this budget? What are different components in the budget? Why do the government need to require to introduce this budget? What are the functions of budget? And are there any concepts known as deficit? If it is there, what are the types of deficits we will be understanding? We will also be understanding function of government in maintaining price stability along with fiscal policy. How using fiscal policy, price stability, growth can be achieved by the government. We will discuss these components in this particular chapter. This is very important chapter, fiscal policy and the government's role and its scope. Let us start with this. Here in the first paragraph, it is told that in any mixed economy, both the private players, public players will be there, because we are saying mixed economic model where economic activity is by the private actors as well as the public actors. Here, government controls both the private and public through an instrument known as budget. What is this budget about? Let us learn about it. Budget consists of the revenue that the government is getting and the expenditure that it makes for providing different services, different welfare programs, etc. So, budget is the cumulative account of government's revenue as well as expenditure. Here, there are many functions of going for this instrument of budget. It is not simply an account of revenues and expenditure. It has more functions. Let us see what are they. First of all, there are certain goods which are called public goods, which means anyone can access those goods without any payment. And then there are other goods known as private goods which can be accessed if you have the purchasing power. If you have the purchasing power, you can access the public good or private good or private services. Public good, public services can be accessed by anyone. So, in such cases, if you take India, if we take India, 30% of our population is living under poverty line. For them, accessing private goods would be difficult. So, basic services, basic goods are provided as public goods and services. It means the amount that they are receiving, that the government is receiving, some part of it is expended on the public goods and public services. It means money, how to allocate that money for different purposes. That is one of the functions of budget. In budget, we allocate money. Which purpose, what is the allocation, etc. So, in this expenditure side, we allocate money to create public goods and services. So, that is one of the important functions of budget.